All right, boys, welcome back to another episode of the Nicky Gordo Show. If you know me, the one thing I hate and I can't stand, the one thing that really irks me and grinds my gears, I hate PC culture. I think it's cancerous to society. I hate it. We got some videos today I got to talk about. Before I even talk about it, I want to say like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If not, I have to unfortunately stop talking and go full-time back to music. So if you like me ranting, keep liking and subscribing. But David, play that next one.
Your friend says the N-word and thinks it's funny. I now associate you with that. Your other friend hates women. I now associate you with that. People need to be held accountable for who they keep in their circle. This year, I'm no longer co-signing people's bullshit. And I know, it's not that serious. These hateful ideas are that serious, and they hurt people in vulnerable communities. And if you look like me, you may have a hard time seeing those communities. But thankfully, I'm involved in those communities.
Listen, I despise this kid. I think this kid's a faggot, right? 100%. That's just me being honest. And when I say that word, I don't mean it in a gay way, right? Because I have gay friends. I just mean it like he sucks, right? The thing about nowadays, there's no backbone anymore in society. Oh, you said this. I can't be your friend. No one gives a And you know what this tells me? I'm 31. When I was about 20 years old, 18 years old, 15, 14 years old, way before that, what was I doing? I was on Xbox party chats. We were talking shit, and I always remember my squad. I had a Mexican named Kevin. It was me. I'm half Peruvian, half Greek. I had my homie from the hood down here. He was black. And a couple more Hispanic people. And we played Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, and everything. And let me tell you, every one of those suckers said some of the most diabolical, sinful stuff I have ever heard. They said some words that I didn't even know what they were saying. It was like I was in Aisha and the Spelling Bee movie. Words I've never heard of that young. That I had to go listen and be like, holy shit, you're educating me to so many new words that I've never learned before. So this screams you were never in an Xbox party chat, but guess what? Every one of my friends that were ethnic, right? Because that guy wasn't ethnic. That guy's a white. And now that's the thing. It's just all these stupid, certain type of white people who like to don't shut the up. All my homies were ethnic or are ethnic. And they were all flaming each other and talking about each other. And guess what? They were, calling each other the worst of the worst on Xbox. Yo, what's up? You want to link this week and smoke weed and go eat pizza and watch a movie? And you guys all link up. Because shit's not real. Words are like guns without a bullet. What are you gonna do? Throw it at somebody? Dodge it. If you don't like what someone says online, log off. Turn your computer off. Blast some music. Do something else. This community needs a backbone, and I think that's the biggest thing we are lacking with modern society. Everyone's soft on me now. Listen, when I was in middle school, right? In 7th grade, I'll never forget it. I'm in middle school, and I'm in 7th grade. The 8th graders, right? The cool kids, call me a fat bitch, call me all these names. Did I cry? No, because I don't know you. So if I don't know you, your words don't really affect me because I know myself. And the man upstairs knows myself. But you don't. So I don't give a shit. And I was never called a fat bitch or a fat retard or a fat loser or a fat whatever. I wouldn't be the man who I am today. I think we got to start telling people, hey, you suck. You're retarded. You're fat. Right? I don't give a shit. And you have to start taking jokes. It's not so serious. Like, what? Keep playing. Let me see if this cocksucker said anything else.
A lot in my life, and I get to see how these hateful ideas impact people. So yes, it is that serious. This year, I'm willing to stand up and make a change. I'm no longer being friends with people who think this is funny on the internet. And I think that you should too. There are so many horrible examples of masculinity.
Pause it.
Examples of what it means to be a man, what it means to be a leader.
Anyone that's your friend should watch this video and see that you are a narcissistic asshole who wants everything to be about you. You're white. Shut the up. Hey, I have an Asian homie, and listen, I'm Hispanic. I can say it. I had an Asian homie. I have an Asian homie. He called me instead of Fat Nick the other day. He called me Fat Spick, and we all laughed. We all laughed. He said Fat Spick, and he's Asian, and we all laugh because we're friends. It's funny. It's jokes. Nothing serious. And if you have a friend, you can't joke with your friends, then I think you really have to reevaluate yourself and really look into yourself and what the real problem is, because no one else cares. It's like the whole Latinx thing, right? My mom, and I'm not going out of a topic, I'm looping back in. My mom's Latina. My mom's born in Peru, right? Moved to Miami, but raised in Peru. Went to school in Peru, graduated in Peru, everything. If you tell my mom Latinx, she's gonna look at you like you're retarded. Like these things don't exist. Latinx isn't a real thing, right? And who makes it? It's white people. But is this certain? White people are sick. I love white people. I love every type of person. But every race and every religion, every ethnicity has some holes in it. And those are the white people that are annoying. You made up Latinx for what? Go to a real Latina woman or a real Latino man. And they're going to be like, shut the up. That shit's not real. There's no such thing as Latinx. That's the thing. It's a white person coming around. White people like that, the Karens ruin the really retards, the crazy ones, the baristas and the blue hair and the armpit hairs, they're the crazy ones. Latinx doesn't exist. It's okay if you call your friends names. It's okay if I'm driving and I say, holy shit, women can't drive. They kind of can't, right? I respect them. My girlfriend not the best driver, but she drives. But I can still crack jokes. You get me? Like I was with my girlfriend the other day in her car. I'm like, stop. I'm cracking jokes, right? Jokes are okay. You can call me anything you want if you're my homie. It's not bad intent, right? And, that guy worded it like, I'm sick of prejudiced people in public, or I'm sick of racist people in public calling it to randoms on the street. I can understand your justifiable point, right? Because I'm not for that. Just calling a random person, no, that's not cool. Why are you ruining someone's day and being an asshole? But he said in friend groups, yeah, it's friends. Have you never been in an Xbox party chat? That shit gets crazy. My Xbox party chat was intense. So was everyone else's. People slang every word in the dictionary from all across the world. It'll be 3 a.m. and it's me and my boys with a group of people from Venezuela. And you know what I told him? I'll never forget this. I was in the Xbox party chat, right? And we were playing Call of Duty. And I whooped him. My kill death ratio was great. He was talking shit. And you know what I said? I said, motherfucker, I can go at 3 a.m. and get a snack in my fridge and turn on my AC. And that's called first world privileges, right? That's Xbox party chats. You can talk shit. You can do it. I think some people need to understand that. You're privileged. It's fine, right? But you have friends and they crack jokes. It's even a woman thing too. I see between women too. Women crack jokes, call this girl a slut, this girl a whore, this girl a this girl a that. It's friendship things. And listen, if you're my friend and you can't call me a fat or you can't call me a retard, I don't want to be your friend. Actually, that's very true. When new people come in my circle, I remember I did a music video. I did a music video with new people. And I said, call me a retard. And he said it. And I said, I was checking you. Because if you didn't call me a retard, I wouldn't hire you. Because I don't want to walk around eggshells in my video production. I want to be able to speak how I want to speak. And I want you to be able to be free too. True story. I literally said, call me retarded. Oh, I say it all the time. Okay, amazing. We can be friends. Because there's a difference. We say it in a friendship manner. I would never, ever go up to a Down syndrome kid in public and say that. 'Cause that's rude. And you're a piece of shit if you did that. But nowadays, I think the super, super woke people are so bored that they don't really, really understand anything, and they don't really like to get the concept or really get the fundamental of things. You say, oh, no, you're making fun. No, I'm not. I would never go up to a Down syndrome kid and call him the R word. I didn't say the R word there because the R word isn't intended to call that kid that. But guess what? If you're smoking my last cigarette, you're retarded. If you go in my car and you drop a chicken nugget from McDonald's after we go eat, you're retarded. If you take my iPhone charger home with you by accident, you're a retard. But the Down syndrome kid working at Publix, that's a good guy with a good heart trying to earn an honest living in society. That's the difference. People need to learn how to maneuver and how to understand, there's jokes, there's friendship, and there's real assholes. That guy's an asshole. I wouldn't want to be friends with that guy. I wouldn't want him around any of my kids. I think that guy sucks. And guess what? You retard. Adam, you retard. What are you going to do? What the you gonna do? You're not going to do nothing. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Well, I don't care if you want to be friends with me. Loser.
Do you actually talk like that? I got folks in my life that I can't have you around if this is how you operate. Talk like what? Dude, it's just jokes, man. Nobody actually gets offended like that. Oh, so you'd be cool if I made fun of your religion, your family, the way you look, things like that? Here we go again, always persecuting Christians. I can't make a joke anymore. It's you that has 1 Corinthians 13 in your bio, right?
Pause this guy.
Love above all.
Dude, I hate this guy. Like, I think this guy's scum, and I think he's honestly retarded. Yeah, it's jokes. And if you can't take a joke, I honestly don't want to be your friend. And what do you say? The Christian, yeah, I think if you have proverbs in your bio, you're retarded too. I think it's stupid. I think people hide behind a mask of religion all the time. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do anything with this. Listen, I have a Muslim homie. He talks about me. I have a Muslim friend too. And I told him, what are you going to do this morning? Wash your feet before you pray? And we all laughed, literally. I stayed in an Airbnb, as dad is my witness. Really good friend of mine. He's Muslim. I don't give a shit what religion you are. Wakes up every morning at 6 a.m. I said, yo, what are you going to do? You're going to wash your feet before you step on your rug? And we all laugh. And then he rebuttals and says something about me, right? I'm an Orthodox. And he says shit about me. That's friendship. You can talk shit about each other as friends, and it's cool because it's not hurtful. It grows a backbone. People like that guy right there, that retard, is what causes a divide in America. Let me tell you why. The world isn't a safe place. There's no such thing as a safe place. Once you come out of your mother's womb, right? Once you come out of, that's what she is, right? You come out of your mother. When you come out of your mother's womb, you are life, and now you aren't in a safe space anymore. Everything's real. No one gives a shit about your feelings. No one cares if you ate breakfast. No one cares if you're having a bad day. No one cares if you're having girl trouble. No one cares about anything. So there's no more safe space. Now you can have friends, right, who care about you, etc. But if you go around with this mentality that the world's this, no one cares. No one gives a. You're literally guiding a bunch of youthful kids or whoever likes you. Because I don't think anyone like this unless you're batshit crazy, been in the psych ward 3 times, dye your hair blue, and actually tip at Starbucks, and sure. But I just think it's crazy people have this mentality, this victim mentality. My friends call me fat all the time. Nate, call me fat. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Paulie, call me fat. It's funny. It's funny, right? There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it because you're boys. That's brotherhood. It's like Freemasonry. You get me? We're in a brotherhood together. It's like being a Freemason without being a Freemason. It's like being in a frat without being in a frat. You get me? And I've always said this. The majority of Americans think like me, but they don't really care that much. But then you have such a little amount that think like this retard. And they're just loud like chihuahuas. And they just won't shut up. I would hate, if I was this kid's father, I'd be disappointed in myself. I wouldn't be this kid's friend. And I don't know how he has friends. All my friends talk about each other. What do you guys do? Raise money for the Red Cross on weekends? What the do you guys do with each other? No, really, if you can't talk with me, right? What the do you do? What do you guys talk about? Really? All my conversations either business, how to make money, music, or talking or golf. And he said something, the kids look like you. Hey, listen, back to the Xbox party chat. I have the most ethnic homies that would say the craziest shit. And if you saw him, you wouldn't say any of this to their face. You wouldn't say a lick of anything. Because I'll call you racist and prejudiced. Because they're all Latino and black kids. And then you have this white from how to assume where, maybe South Carolina, coming to say some shit. I just think it's crazy that it's always a white person. It's always a white person telling a Latino or a black or someone of an ethnic descent what they can't and what they can't do. It's always a white person. It's always a white person telling a Latino or a black what they can and cannot do. And they become so non-racist or non-prejudiced, right? Because they're different, right? They become so non-racist and non-prejudiced that they become prejudiced and racist. Like, who are you to say what a Latino or a ethnic man or woman should feel? What should get them mad? You can't, right? Like, now you're becoming a Nazi. You're becoming everything you hate. As I'm saying, if you go too far off any spectrum, you become what you hate. You become too far right. You could see some sort of dictatorship and authoritarianism. And if you go too far left, you become what? Communist. Cocksuckers, because communism doesn't work. What's the mayor of New York's name? Mandami. I hate him. I think he's scum. But that's another discussion, different day. But yeah, bro, I wouldn't want to be friends with this kid. I think we ban him on social media platform. I think that's where my socialist comes in. Ban him from social media platform. I don't think he's good for society. I think he's retarded. That's about it.